Well, hello, Lady Gaga. Um, I'm not feeling that well today. My pain is pretty good and pretty great today. Um, I haven't slept a wink because of my pain, and I am trying desperately to make some sort of like pain gate from mind over matter. I'm trying desperately to not take any painkillers, okay? All natural. I don't want to poison my body, okay? I don't like big pharma because, one, it's expensive and it's very addicting and poisonous. So, I try to eat healthy. I eat nuts. I try to stay away from starches, but being poor, there's a lot of that. And it's cheap. You don't have to buy what's cheap and, get a lot of. I try to eat a lot of blueberries and bananas and strawberries and yogurt and, that's kind of where my diet consists of, I don't have a lot of things I can afford. I have $78 in food stamps. I get $730 something in SSI and SSDI. I get Medicare and Medicaid. So my situation is bleak and intolerable, but I'm disabled. So what do you expect? The government doesn't want to help people like that. If what you said on Facebook indirectly towards me, you're going to say it wasn't directly to me. So I'm going to say that it was aimed indirectly at me and my pain and my goals of being disposed of, okay? That in of itself, okay? You don't want me to do that, okay? And you think there's other solutions. Well, okay, there are, but none of which I can afford. If you want to help me, I'd be willing. I mean, if you had a special quarters for me to come to, that I could come to for, say, a week or two, and then I could access the resources that you've mentioned. You'd have to fly me out there. You'd have to provide like a guest house out and away from the main house, or if you have that. I will bring as bare minimum as I possibly can. I'll probably dress like this, and I'll try to be as gentlemanly as possible. And if you want to talk, please go ahead. Don't be afraid to be direct. So many celebrities try to be indirect because they feel like there's some sort of favoritism, involved, and that if they reply to one person, you're going to make a whole bunch of people mad. That's not so. And if they do get mad, so what? What do you care? I mean, you don't control them, and you're not responsible for their reactions. So what does it matter? Okay, that's not relevant. So the point being is that if you want to help me, please do. I don't have a means to do so myself. I'm kind of in a rut, a financial rut. I can't make money because everything I try to do is either riddled with, sanctions or illegal or something, of that nature, and I don't want to get into all that. So if you want to help me, please make the effort to do so. If you don't, and you don't want to invest that kind of money, okay, I get it. I I totally understand. And my situation is bleak, and there's a lot of people out there, and I understand your situation of if you help one, you want to help others, and I kind of get that, okay? I do. But if you really do want to help me and you want to help others, maybe we can work something out. Maybe we can brainstorm together and see if we can't make something where there's other disabled people that could use that service We can get them all on a bus. You could pay for the bus to take us all there, and maybe find some accommodations, some cots, even some kind of something where, you know, there's a little bit of food, you know, like a homeless shelter kind of situation. You know what I mean? Like where they mass feed everybody and like that. If you could provide that, then it would be worth it. Then you're helping a lot of people. You see what I mean? Not just one. So there's possibilities here. Okay, just gotta broaden the scope of it, I guess. Now, I'm sorry you kind of feel like, you know, this today. Like, just like, fuck you, goddamn, you know. But I want to help you with your mood. What can I do to make your mood a little better today? My mood's pretty good, even though I'm in excruciating pain. My shoulder blades are screaming at me right now, and I'm not letting it bother me. Okay, I'm shaking. Okay, my video's a little shaky, as you can see, and it's all because of my nervous system. So, you know, I have to keep, you know, my fingers go to sleep after a while, and I've got peripheral neuropathy, and, you know, all these things that are wrong with me, and I can't help it. And there's no surgery. There's Medicaid won't cover it. Medicare won't do anything because it's not life-threatening. Okay, and I'm out of options. Okay, I don't have life insurance. I can't afford it. Even at $10 a day, I can't afford it. The legal system right now is trying to make me pay for a whole bunch of these things because my income is not taxable. And bottom line, if you really boil it out, that's what it is. They're mad because I'm not contributing to their little enslavery environment, okay? And that I'm an outsider, and they don't like outsiders, so they try to punish them. You know, that's kind of the way I view it. And there's a lot of other detail inside of that, but just generally speaking, that's kind of what it is, all right? I got to take care of things, and, you know, I'm working on some legal things on my own because my legal aid attorneys aren't worth nothing. So I have to be savvier than they are, and I've impressed them and made them step up their game. So maybe I'm going to affect that system some. But anyway, you know, that's another story. But being a savant with a 152 IQ, you know, it does some for the construct of my life and the perceptions and perspectives of my position being an outsider and looking into the world and being able to see what goes on and see something before it comes. I just wanted to tell you that I greatly appreciate everything you're doing, and I'm sorry about your mood today. Let Taylor know that I'd like to meet him, shake his hand, and give him a hug, okay? And if he really does want to have some sort of group, you know, some threesome or something, I would be interested. If he wants to do something kinky with you and involving me, that's great. Whatever you want to do, I'm cool with it. But I just wanted to tell you that and make myself available to that. And I do it just for the enjoyment, you know, and just the company of it, you know. I'd open my mind to it, you know. Yeah, I'm totally into it, you know. We don't have to be sexual partners to do that. So, you know, it's like a screw buddy kind of thing, you know. If you want to do that, it's up to you, and it's up to him too. So, bring that up to him. Anyway, I'm very forward. There's no point in beating around the bush anyway. So, and pardon the pun. Basically, if you want to just contact me, please do it in a private message, and don't blame me if I post my your reply to and your initial response on my Facebook. You know, I'm trying to establish a means of communication. And Tyrese Gibson gave me this idea, so I said, all right, he wants to do this kind of communication, I will do this kind of communication. All right? So, if you would please respond by video, even indirectly if you want to, but I'd prefer directly. All right? All right? All right. I love you, Miss Gaga. I really do. I care about you. So, please, talk to me. All right? And don't be afraid. All right? Name me in your video. I named you in this one. Remember that. All right? It's not going to hurt your fans. It's not going to hurt their feelings. And it's not going to be favoritism. All right? It's not relevant. All right, man. I'll talk to you later. I love you. Please, try to get me back into your site, Little Monsters, and see if the admin can be cool with me. All right? I'm just being me. All right. Bye.